welcome to another episode of Real Estate Unfiltered with Bridget
and Angie.
Today, what do you want to talk about?
I think today we can talk about HGTV, about how it's not reality.
Oh, it's not.
I mean, it gives a lot of people ideas, but I have a feeling because even when it comes to like getting pre-approved for a loan, like people watch HGTV, and people have a budget of like 1.2 million, and they're butterfly catchers and pencil sharpeners for a living. Like people, so it's like I don't think it's not reality. I mean, the work that they do, like when flipping houses, is probably legit, not legit. No, it's also fake. Yeah. So I mean, it's all it's all construed for TV, but I feel like a lot of people watch that and they have high expectations or high hopes when looking for homes, when like what a mortgage payment actually looks like for approval, and the TV depiction is not. I mean, even if you think of like when people want to be agents, they think of selling sunset.
Yeah.
This luxurious life of we're selling multi-million-dollar properties and we're going to all these galas and yacht parties and all that. That's not reality. It might be in California. I mean,
I've never seen it selling sunset.
Oh, you haven't?
No.
Oh, it's very fake. Like it's, these women that sell like multi-million-dollar properties, and they're very catty and mean, but they make, hundreds or thousands of dollars on one deal. So people think, oh, I want to do that.
Or are they getting a really large kickback from the company that's producing it?
Right.
So
and if you think, is it even real?
Right. Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, is it even real? Like, are they actually really selling these properties, or is it just a TV show?
Right.
If you watch like these reality shows, like, are those actually real, or is it all just scripted?
Right.
And that's just, they make you think it's real, but it's really not.
Right. Yeah.
Kind of like wrestling. Like, wrestling is not real. That's all acting. I mean, so, but again, it creates this false narrative.
Yeah.
When it comes to looking for homes. So do you see that when people walk through houses, like what they see online or see on TV, like altering their vision?
No, not really.
Okay.
But I shouldn't say no, not really. Yes, but not like to the point that, it's kind of obvious. Like there'll be comments about HGTV and stuff. I hear people say all the time, like, it's easy to be an agent because of what, is on TV. And I used to love HGTV and I used to watch it religiously. And then I became an agent and I'm like, I can't
it's not
do
real. Because then you learn that it's not actually real.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I don't watch it either anymore. I used to have it on all the time. Yeah. I don't watch, just like I try watching Selling Sunset. Because I was like, oh, I'll watch that. Like, that's not real. But people think it is.
Yeah. No, it is. It is crazy. Once you get into the industry, you're like, oh my gosh, that is so fake. That's not how it goes.
Right.
So yeah, no, I don't watch that anymore either.
Right.
But yeah, no, it's not legit. It's not, everything on TV, they, in some aspect, they script it to the way they want it to be perceived.
Right. To get the viewership.
Exactly. Yeah. So no, selling and buying a home is nothing like HGTV.
It's not like TV in general.
Exactly.
It's not.
Yeah. No, exactly. Yeah. It's not.
Yeah.
And I mean, I'm sure you've always heard, because everybody always says that being a real estate agent is easy. I'm like, yeah, totally. I mean, we sit around all day, we watch our soaps, we wait for somebody to call to set up a showing or list a house.
Yeah, they don't see the behind the scenes
Yeah,
at all. Exactly. There's so much more behind the scenes than what people actually think.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, there's a lot of, sometimes late nights because you're on showings all day or listing appointments, and, you're seeing emails come in and voicemails and text messages, and you try to get to what you can get to, but then, everything has to get caught up at night. So it's a lot of late nights at times, and it's, a lot of behind the scenes stuff. So
yeah, that no one actually, if you think you have one client but they're looking for homes. I mean, how many homes does one person look at? And you're going to all of those homes, and each showing probably takes about an hour. And then depending on how far of a radius you're traveling to, that consumes, and most buyers are shopping after 4 p.m. during the week or or on the weekends.
Yep, absolutely. So, the week during the day is when, you try to do your paperwork, but it doesn't always happen because your phone rings or, something always pops up.
Yeah.
Especially lately, it seems.
Yeah. So it's not like House Hunters where you see 3 houses and you got to pick one of the 3. Like it doesn't, you don't get A, B, or C, because A is always like the meh home, B is like more about what you're looking for. And C is like, but if you pay a little bit more, like this house is way by your budget. Well, by how much? Oh, by like 200,000. Not a big deal. Like
maybe I should start saying that. Maybe I should start making my clients say, you only get to see 3 houses.
Right. You get A, B, and C. That's it.
Choose wisely.
Right. Yeah, that's all you get. A, B, and C. You only have 1 week to figure it out. And then we're on to the next episode. Like
exactly. Then my job might be a little easier.
Yeah, maybe.
I'm sure I'd have a lot of upset clients.
So again, that shows that you don't find the first home in 3 showings either. So, and that's another misconception. Like, I'll find it right away. Like people can be looking for years. For a house. Yeah. It can take years. I know it took my husband and I 3 years to find our house. Like it can take a long time.
I had a client, husband and wife, it took 4 years.
Yeah.
I mean, I watched their kids grow up and then, have another baby and stuff, or their little girl. But I mean, and obviously spending so many years together, now we're friends.
Right.
I mean, whether they like it or not, they're stuck with me.
Right. But I mean, again, it's 4 years you've been together, looking. So it's not always, you're not going to find it instantly. I mean, sometimes people do. Sometimes they fall in the first house they see, but that's not.
I've had that recently.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm just like, really? What? I guess when you know, you know.
Right. You don't want to look at other options, but I guess at that point, maybe they're like me, where we have too many options, you can't make a decision. Because I had that problem too. If I get too many options, like I get like it was like paralysis by over-analysis. Like I just get overwhelmed with my choices that I can't make one. So sometimes it's like, okay, I need to just give you 2 options. And even that's hard for me. I was like, I don't know. And like, it's like when we bought our camper, last week we bought it. We went the weekend before. We were at the dealership for 3 hours looking at 2 campers. Because we had it narrowed down. Yeah, we had it narrowed down to 2 campers. And we went in and out for 3 hours trying to figure out which one we actually wanted to get. So, thank goodness that the lady that was helping us, she's like, you know what? I'm just going to unlock them. You do your thing. I'll come back in a little bit to see how you're doing. But it took us 3 hours to narrow down which one we wanted.
She was probably so annoyed with you. I would have been.
Well, she wasn't in there with us.
Like, that's why she said, you just do your thing.
Do your thing. I'm going to be... But, I mean, it's a big decision, too, though. When you're... I mean, I guess the camper's not much of a house, but it's still...
Okay, so when you're looking for a house, don't call me. Because you'll be deciding between 2 houses for, 4 hours?
It took us a long time to decide in our house. Like, a really long time. So, it's... But, I mean, some people are over-analytical, like moi, So, it took us 3 hours to pick out which one we wanted. And then I told us, okay, we want this one. And then we have to change it to the other one. Before we left, I said, okay, if I don't call you Monday, we're good to go with this one. Because it's like they have pros and cons of both of them, So and we're very happy that we.
I could never say if I don't call you in so many days, just go with that because I forget to call.
Yeah. Well, then at that point, the decision's made for you. So you don't have a choice. Like, you just let, nature take its role and it does.
But it's meant to be, will be.
Right. So, I mean, we love the one we picked, obviously. But it was, it took 3 hours to. Sometimes, it takes a while.
Oh my goodness. Crazy.
Yeah. But when you have a hard time making decisions, you get too many options. You get overwhelmed. It's like with crafting too, trying to find the right font. It takes you forever to pick a font because I don't know which one I want. Like I hate all of them.
My Lord.
Yeah.
Do you not favorite the ones that you like? Because I do. So that way I always know.
I don't. Because then my favorites change depending on, the style that I'm going for. That's why I can never be like a craft vendor person either, because I would have a hard time like making things that somebody didn't specifically ask for. You know, like if you didn't actually like order it from me, say, hey, can you make this? Then I was like, I don't know. It's 'cause I like it. I mean, you're gonna like it. You know, so I have a hard time. You know, so I can never be a craft vendor person either. But
I just like giving crafty stuff to professionals and say, here you go. Here's the text. Figure it out.
Do it. Just do it. Which I've done for you. You know,
Yeah,
and I figured it out.
Yeah, you have. And I am I'm getting a couple things from like promotional things, shirts and stuff for the volleyball team I sponsor. And I found this new company and I'm like, here you go. I don't know what to do. So they're working on a couple ideas for me because I'm just like, whatever.
Well, if you don't care, then it makes it easier.
Because it usually turns out.
Yeah.
So when you set expectations or you have expectations in your head, then it'll never be right.
Aren't you logical today?
I am very logical. That's probably because I'm running on not much sleep.
Right. Because you have a lot of behind the scenes work that agents do that nobody understands.
Yeah. Hey, here's a crazy story for you that I have not run into yet.
Ooh, I like crazy stories.
I had a home on the market, went off the market with an accepted offer, and the agent called or emailed and said that the buyer's canceling. And I'm like, was it after the home inspection? Like, and he's like, well, yeah. I mean, it played into it. But
the home inspection played into the cancellation? Okay.
The neighbor.
Oh, Lord.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It makes me think of, have you ever seen Step Brothers? When they're trying to sell his mom's house. So they make everything, they actually make a dead body in the house, and they try to make, you know, all the buyers like go away. That's how I envision that neighbor. Yeah. Is he like one of the crazy ones that just does all the random things to make you not want to buy the house?
Yeah, no, he actually came over and talked to the buyer and apparently listed all these things that are wrong with the house.
How does he know that though? It's not his house. He doesn't know. He's just saying things. Gotcha. Because unless he's like actively involved with the property, how does he know all the issues? Because they like best friends or something? No. And
you know, what it comes down to, the two neighbors really don't get along, but it's not anything huge.
Right. Not like you know, you have to worry about this neighbor being, you know,
no neighbor wars
or something.
No neighbor wars. I don't know why he did it. So I need to work on figuring that out because.
Is that illegal?
Yeah,
it is.
So, I mean, so if you're a neighbor and your neighbor has a house for the sale, wait, that just totally.
That's a whole lot of neighbors.
Hey, I'm going on very little sleep. No. So if your neighbor has a house for sale, there we go. Don't go over and talk to the buyer and their agent and just start saying random things unless you've got facts to back it up.
Right.
So yeah, he just started talking about this and that and da-da-da-da. And really, if my seller wanted to, like I told her, I instructed her to talk to a real estate attorney because there is a chance that she could sue for defamation if what he said is what actually killed the deal.
Right. And if he does it again. So correct. If the house goes back on the market, he continues to, I guess, almost like harass the buyers, but not really harass them, like advise them not to buy it, I guess.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, you're telling me. So she's going to go over and talk with him. But I said if she didn't feel comfortable, I'd kind of go over and say, hey, you know, I hear there's issues, you know, with the house. Can you let me know what they are? Because she's filled out the real estate condition report. And this is one of the most honest sellers I've had in a very long time.
And most of them aren't honest. Most of them are like, no, I'm not going to disclose that.
Yeah, yeah. And she discloses everything. So she even had an extra sheet of paper with everything on it. And I'm like, well, we don't need to do that. I go, just, you know, stick to the facts and, you know.
Right.
And so, yeah, her disclosure is just phenomenal. So I want to know what he says
Like,
is
did
wrong
he
with.
say things that she already had mentioned? Because at that point, the buyers already knew those.
Right. Yeah. I'm sure. For example, the basement always floods. There's always a lot of water in the basement. Well, that's noted on the condition report that there was a lot of water in the basement before she bought it or when she first bought it. She has since fixed it, and she's like, maybe we get some seepage if it's
But I mean, if you get a whole lot of rain, a lot of people are going to get seepage in their basement.
correct. She's like, but since the wall's been fixed, it's been fine.
Right.
So he's probably going off facts or old information, not facts,
right.
but
So
old.
things that she has, since fixed since she bought the house.
Correct. Yes, because it was one of those. I don't know if it was foreclosure, but I looked at it so many years ago with a buyer, and it did need a lot of work. And she has since fixed it. Like when I went in, I was like, oh my gosh.
Wow.
Yeah. So I thought it was cute back then, but now it's stinking adorable.
Right.
But yeah, now we just have the neighbor to deal with. So I'm contemplating just going over and saying, hey, it's been brought to my attention. Would you like to tell me anything that you feel I should know?
Right. Yeah. If you feel the need to share it with the buyer, you should probably share it with the seller's agent too.
Absolutely. Absolutely. But also I'm not going to listen to hearsay. No. You know what I'm saying? Like,
no,
you can tell
his opinions is just that. It's his opinion.
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah. So, I mean, if he's got information and he's got the facts to back it up, I'll absolutely talk to my seller.
Right.
But yeah.
Like, hey, is this truly a concern we need to be worried about?
Right. Yeah. Absolutely. So, yeah, that's fun.
Yeah.
Lately, it's all the new stuff. Like, I feel like some sellers, not this seller, but just sellers in general, still feel like it's, the crazy
2021.
Yeah. And they're still pricing their houses high. But then now I feel like buyers are coming in with home inspections, which is completely fine. You have the right and you should.
I would not buy one without it. That's just me. That's just
right.
Opinion.
I mean, I did.
Yeah, I used a home inspection on both my houses when I bought it.
Yeah. And you should. If you're not comfortable,
right.
Absolutely do a home inspection. But buyers are coming in now with home inspections and they are nitpicking every little thing.
So that brings me back to thinking HGTV. They think all these homes are perfect, but they're not. And
that's a good point.
And if you're buying older homes, they're gonna have issues.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it's an older home. The house has been around for 100 plus years.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna have issues.
Yeah.
It's just a matter of what. And those are things that you should probably already have been aware when you walk the house.
I mean, oh, right. Absolutely. And the home inspector, will obviously catch things that we don't notice, but at times people think that the home inspector is God.
Right, that they are the say all be all.
Correct. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. And I'm not, discounting inspectors at all, because I have an inspector that I absolutely love. He does a great job. But if there's something that is of concern to you, get a professional in there that works in that part just to check to see how bad it is. So.
And they usually don't they say on there too to consult the license, whatever it is, because they're a general, but they're not like specialized in electrical. Correct. They're not specialized in plumbing, or like they have they have general knowledge, but they're not.
Correct. They're not in that profession. Absolutely. And they do, put that in there. But some buyers are just like, nope, I'm done. And it's just like, oh boy.
That's exhausting.
It is lately. Like I'm getting a lot of that lately. But you know how they say, anybody can sell a home. Yeah.
Yeah.
During COVID.
Yeah, during COVID, anybody can do a mortgage because it was like literally just walking in the door at that point,
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. But no, not anybody can sell a house. It's not COVID times. It's
no
anymore.
It's not the glamorous lifestyle that TV makes it look like.
No, it's not. No. I mean, some deals are pretty easy, but those are few and far in between. So
right. Can I ask you a random question?
Oh,
now that I keep on thinking about Step Brothers and the neighbor and how he he acts like his brother is dying in the house. If somebody dies in a house, do you have to disclose that?
Yes and no.
Okay.
I mean, if you're aware of it,
Like if one of your, you had a
Mhm.
elderly family member, in the
Yeah.
home, like, well, my grandparents, when they sold their house, my uncle had passed in the house because he was ill, so he passed because he wanted to be comfortable, where he had his final place. But it's like, I wonder if they had to disclose that he had died in the house.
If somebody asks,
Okay.
you have to let them know for sure.
Okay.
So it's not like you can hide it. You don't have to put it on the condition report, but if a
Is it
buyer,
a question on the condition report? Oh, okay. I was gonna say, is there
I
a
don't,
question
I
on
don't
there
think so. I'm
asking
gonna have to
that?
go back. I don't believe so. When I looked a couple of years ago,
Okay.
it wasn't. But now I'm gonna have to double check
Yeah.
because they have updated a couple things on there. But no, if you're aware that somebody has passed in the home and a buyer does question it, you do have to let them know.
Okay.
And believe it or not, it's a common question.
Well, yeah, because people are worried about spirits and, weird juju in the house.
The house that I bought, somebody died in, and I absolutely love it. Like that was one of the things that drew me to it.
Yeah, well, you're weird. You like that kind of stuff. I don't like that kind of stuff. Like when we did that ghost tour in Door County, and I saw that ghost in the window. I'm still traumatized by that.
You want to go again this year?
No, absolutely not. And every time I go to Door County, I drive past that because we go, that way all the time. I always look, see who's still in the window. I never see him, but I only saw him with that picture.
Maybe you should take a picture next time.
I probably should. Freaks me out.
I want to go to, I think it's in Fond du Lac. It's been a couple years since I've seen it, but you can go to a haunted hotel and spend the night.
No.
I'll book us a trip.
No.
I'll book us a trip.
I'm sick. I can't go.
Oh, you'll be fine.
No.
Maybe the spirits will take the illness out of you like in the Green Mile.
No.
I mean, although he wasn't a spirit, but.
That's going to be a no. Thanks, though.
Okay.
You can take your friend Carrie along. She likes that kind of stuff.
We'll have fun without you.
That's okay. Anyways, I just always been curious if people actually have to disclose that. Like if that was a, I can see how that can be a common question that would come up.
Yeah. It is. It shocks me that, it is a common question, but yeah. I mean, I didn't ask.
But you already knew.
I only knew because they told me right away. And I was like, really?
Cool.
I didn't say cool. That'd be rude. But it was more of a draw. Like,
yeah.
So I don't know. I like it. Her and I have conversations.
Yeah. So everybody has their own thing. Like I'd almost wonder if that came up and somebody like, I'm out. Like, can they cancel the contract because somebody died in the house?
Well, 9 times out of 10, they ask beforehand before they write an offer.
Okay.
I've never had anybody ask after they submitted an offer.
You are now.
I probably am now because
when that happens, you're like, God dang it.
Yeah. Because right now I'm getting a lot of firsts in a long time. So
yeah.
So that if you jinxed me,
sorry,
I'm gonna TP your house.
I'd like to see you try. I don't have very many trees. Oh yeah.
Your house.
Oh, okay. I have very tall ceiling. It'll roll right off. It won't do you any good.
I'll figure it out. No.
And on that note,
yeah. So yeah, it's been crazy lately, and it's definitely not like HGTV or any other home shows.
Yeah, so put that into perspective. I think I think they're good to have on in the background, just like noise in the background. But I wouldn't hold that expectation to reality because that's not at all what we have right now.
Oh no, yeah. And keep in mind if you're buying a 1945, I am really losing my mind.
1945. Okay.
Yeah. Right. If the house was built in 1945, there we go.
Okay.
You have to know you're not going to get that perfect basement. You're not going to.
Right.
or in the 1900s, you're probably going to get a fieldstone basement that you necessarily really can't finish into more living space. But,
Right.
The inspection isn't a time to nitpick that stuff. You have to know the age you're buying. And if you want, the house to be like brand new, you might as well go brand new.
Right.
So,
yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I know when we sold our house was built in 1890. Our first house was, and when we sold it, the first buyers came through, had a home inspection. I remember we were on vacation, and my agent called me and said the buyers want out. I was like, what? Why? Like, how bad was the inspection that the buyers want out? They nitpicked everything about the age of the home. So it wasn't, the home is not level. I mean, you can see there's like the
yeah,
it's a little bit sloped.
Yeah.
And it's very obvious when you walk in, like it was the upper level that was a little bit sloped. So they wanted that fixed.
Mm-hmm.
And then one of the floors and the main level had the same floor from when the house was built.
Yeah.
So there was like gaps in it because it was, it's old. It's over 100 years old. They wanted that fixed. I was like, no, like I'm not going to re-level my house, and fix this floor. Like that's
Right.
So they intentionally picked out things to make it where we couldn't fix it.
Yeah, don't you like that? I had that on a home too, just recently.
Yeah, like they intentionally found things to nitpick. Like you cannot tell me when you walk through this house and you didn't notice that there were slight gaps in the wood floor, in that one room, or that the bathroom had a slope, because you could see it. You could see my blocks under my vanity to show that it wasn't level. Like if a house is over 100, it's not going to be level.
Mm-hmm.
Things are going to be crooked. You look at the old houses and they have like crooked door frames. Like it's just things, because the ground shifts. Everything moves, even in new homes.
Oh yeah.
New construction homes, they're going to shift. Yeah, they're perfectly straight right now. I'll come back in 20 years. I can guarantee you're going to have like surface cracks because it's going to shift.
Mm-hmm. Probably not even 20 years.
No.
Well, maybe. I don't know. We're in Wisconsin.
Yeah, we're in a freeze-thaw state. Like, it's going to happen.
And that's what happens.
Yeah,
absolutely.
So I had that happen. So they nitpick the things that, okay, the house is 100 years old. Like, I don't know what to tell you.
That's exactly it. And, the offers I've been having problems with lately seem to be buyers that come from a different town.
Oh, yeah. I don't know where these buyers came from, but yeah.
Yeah, that's what it kind of seems like. They expect a new house for the price of a house that was built in 1945.
Yeah. Unfortunately, that's, false realities.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, the fun times.
Yeah.
Well,
all right. I think we basically covered the fact of HGTV is not real. It is, but it's not. Like, don't let that, skew your perspective on the market. And make sure you work with agents who can help guide you through the realities of the market. So you don't buy a house and then find reasons to cancel because of obvious reasons that were already there.
Correct. Yes. And even just for sellers, the real estate condition report, disclose.
Yeah, be honest.
Be honest, because, it may scare buyers away what's on there, but it's also going to attract the right buyer and they're going to be aware of it. And the buyer signs the condition report saying, yep, I'm aware of these issues. I'm good. And you're really not supposed to negotiate that in a home inspection.
Right. So it's already been disclosed.
Correct. And you've already been made aware of it and you've signed off on it.
Right.
So, but I am seeing even that as being an issue.
Well, because they probably didn't read it. Right. I'm being very honest. They probably didn't read it.
Right. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, they probably just signed it.
Yeah, people don't read a lot of things that they sign, which is very alarming.
I do that.
Yeah.
I do that.
Do you?
Yeah. But, with certain things, like obviously a condition report, like anytime I go to a house with a buyer, I always read the condition report ahead of time. I write down what is checked. And then I talk to the buyer about it.
Yeah.
And 9 times out of 10, I even email it over to the buyer before we even go so that they're aware. And if they see something that they're like, oh, no, then we cancel it.
So please read your contract. That's our the
PSA.
That's our PSA, our call to action. When you're looking at homes, please read the condition report so that you're not blindsided.
Yep.
I guess I should say, when technically you weren't if you would have read it. But
correct. Yep. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Beautiful. Well, that's what we got for you guys today, right?
Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you guys next week.